Hi guys, so in today's video I'm finally getting around to filming my what I got for Christmas video. I'm sorry if this is a bit late, but to be honest I don't really think it's that late. There were so many that I had on Christmas Day and Boxing Day that I just couldn't watch all of them, so I kind of feel like it's a bit better to upload it a bit later because then there's not like so many that you have to watch. So many of you guys have asked me if I would film this video, so that is what I'm going to be doing today, and I'm really sorry that tonight's video is probably going to be up quite late. It's because I've been out all day shopping. The reason I'm wearing a Santa hat is one, because I need to wash my hair, true story, and two, because I was wearing a bobble hat like all day, and when I took it off I had all these like lines on my head where the hat's been like pressed into me. So I'm gonna start with the things that I got from my parents. My mum actually surprised me for my main present. She bought something that she like picked out completely herself. I didn't ask for like a main present or anything because I couldn't think of anything that I actually needed, but she got me a really nice bag. So my main present from my mum and dad was this bag, and it's by a brand called, I think it's like Biba or Biba, it's spelled B-I-B-A. So on one side it's got this kind of like suede sort of material, then on the other side it's just kind of like a kind of smooth sort of leathery material, and then it's got like gold detailing, so it's got like a bit of chain there, and then like a long strap so you can put it on your shoulder, and then these ones kind of fold down, and I absolutely love it. My mum did such a good job choosing this. I've been looking for a good quality black handbag for the longest time. So many of the ones that I found have a zip that goes from like here to here, and then the sides it will like open and you can like reach your hand in, and I just don't see the point in that at all, because then your stuff can fall out and people can like reach your hands into the side of your bag, like, do you know what I mean? Whereas this one has a zip that goes like all the way around the sides, so you can't like get into it or anything. And then it's actually got these really cool two kind of secret pockets that are like magnetic. It's kind of hard to show, but like these bits open and they've got like little pockets there as well. And then on the inside it's just like big, it's like full of my stuff, and it's got like a zip pocket on one side and then two kind of like sort of, I don't know, like phone holder pockets on the other side. And yeah, it's just absolutely perfect. I love it so much, and it was such an amazing surprise on Christmas. So thank you mum and dad if you're watching. And if anybody's interested, I will try and find it and link it down below. I know that it was from House of Fraser. They also got me a couple of bits in my stocking. So the first thing, which is what I'm actually really excited about, is a little like magnetic palette. This isn't one of the Z palettes, but it is to put like eyeshadows in. But the reason I wanted to get this one instead of the Z palette is because this one has a mirror. The Z palettes don't have a mirror, so they're a bit awkward to travel with. So they got this on eBay. I will leave the link again to this down below, and I'm probably going to get the medium sized one. This one is small and I think it can fit like 9 eyeshadows. They then got me some fluffy slippers, and I always wear these like around the house all the time, so to have a new pair is really nice because they wear out like really quickly. Like the softness just kind of fades and they go a bit like stuck together. If you guys have these type of slippers, you'll know what I mean. Oh, and I think these are from Asda. They then got me this t-shirt, which I did wear on Christmas Day, and it's black, so it's probably covered in cat hairs and my own hairs, so I'm sorry about that. But this was from Primark, and they got me this Santa I Know Him t-shirt with Elf on it, and Elf is one of my favourite Christmas films. Whenever it gets to Christmas, or just like throughout the year, I always find myself being like, Santa! I know him. They then got me a pair of fluffy Santa socks, and these I think were from Marks and Spencer's. They did have a bell on them, but I had to cut the bell off because we have cats and our cats have bells on their collars, and everywhere I was walking on Christmas Day everyone was like, where's that cat? And I thought that my own feet were the cat at some points, and also the cats were like chasing after my feet, so I cut the bells off because they got a bit annoying. But these are just like some fuzzy socks. Again, I've worn them, so sorry about that. They then got me some just plain kind of Christmassy pants, and then they also got me 2 pairs of pants from Penguin, which these are really comfortable. I think they got these from M&M Direct, and again, I've worn the other pair, so this is the only clean pair that I had to show you guys. Nice. They then got me the shadow switch, which is what I spoke about in my Christmas gift guide, and this is from Amazon. It's not like the official one that's like £18. I think this one's like $4.99 or something, or $5.99, and this is basically like a little brush swirly thing which knocks the eyeshadow off your brushes, so that when you're doing your eyeshadow and you want to like change colour, you just swirl it in here and it kind of cleans it. They then got me 2 clear like candle holders for my votives that I got before, so these ones are just the clear ones. And then they also got me these 2 really pretty kind of tree ones. They then got me this 2017 Pug desk calendar. I don't know if you guys know, I'm absolutely obsessed with pugs, and it just has all these adorable pictures on it, and hopefully at some point I will be getting a pug for my own. They then got me a 32GB memory card, which was in this little bit of card from Amazon, but it's like somewhere on my desk over there. If you film YouTube videos, or if you're like a photographer or something, you will know that you always need new memory cards because they get filled up so easily, and it's just always handy to have a new one. So they got me one of these, and then the final couple of bits that they got me were some Maltesers, a chocolate orange, which are my favourite things in the world. Like, chocolate oranges is probably my favourite chocolate ever. Last Christmas I ate too many though, and then ended up having to have 3 fillings, so I'm gonna try and not do that again. And then the final thing they got me was a glue stick, because if you're an art student, you know that you need glue sticks all the time, so they got me one of these. Mum and Dad, if you're watching, I know Mummy will be watching, thank you so much for all my presents and for my lovely bag. I love them so much, and yeah, it was a really, really good Christmas. And I know that lots of people from their parents will get like a MacBook, an iPhone, or like an iPad, or like, I don't know, just like loads of stuff. And I know that a lot of people will have got less presents than me, but I'm just saying, like, everyone does Christmas differently, and I'm super, super happy with the presents that I got, and I'm really, really grateful for them. So yeah, moving on. Then from my brother, he gave me a £15 Primark gift card, which obviously always comes in handy because I'm always in Primark. Ew, it's got like a bit of tape and hair stuck to it. That's really gross. So thank you, Andrew, for this gift card. So moving on to the things that Sam got me. If you didn't know, Sam is my boyfriend. He's been in a couple of my videos. If you, I don't know, you've probably seen them. Firstly, he got me a chocolate orange. This is actually the same one that I just showed that my parents got me, because the other one is downstairs pretty much nearly gone. He then got me a chocolate snowman, a white chocolate snowman from Thornton's, and I really, really love white chocolate. He really loves white chocolate, so we're probably going to be sharing this. He then got me loads of really cozy things, which I love. He didn't even ask for a list for me this year, and he did a really, really good job. So the first thing that he got is this pair of pajamas. I wore these on Christmas Day, and they are so soft. They just got like little penguins all over them, and what I really, really like about these is at the bottom, wait, let me just show you. Yeah, at the bottom they kind of like have a cuff, so they like go inwards. Because I'm so short, I always find that pajama bottoms like trail along the floor, but the fact that these go in at the bottom is perfect. And then they've got this cute little like red bow, and they're just the softest like fleecy material ever, and I love them, and they fit perfectly. So yeah, thank you so much, Sam, if you're watching. I know you're probably not, because you'll be bored by now. He then got me this pair of like slipper socks, which are like the most magical unicorn rainbow colours ever. And these have really, really like soft fleecy material in them, and they're absolutely gorgeous. The only problem is they are too big for me, which is such a shame. He did get them in the right size. Like, I'm normally like a medium in slippers, but for some reason, like, I don't know if you guys can really see, they're just really big. I'm still probably going to wear them like in bed and stuff, and just when I don't have to like walk around the house, because they are so warm and cozy. And I don't know why I'm showing you them on my arm, because they are meant for your feet. I actually forgot to mention something at the start of Sam's present. We opened one present each on Christmas Eve, like a small present, and I opened this, which was a pug advent calendar, and he was like, I'm just waiting for you to notice. And I was like, notice what? And I then noticed that it says 2016 calendar. Basically, he bought this for me last Christmas, but he said he forgot to give it to me, so he thought he'd give it to me this year as like a joke. But to be honest, I still will like keep it and look at the pictures. I never really like write anything on these pages anyway, so I'll just have it to look at the cute little pugs. He then got me a pair of pug socks with like a little red nose, and I was gonna wear these on Christmas Day, but I got quite a lot of socks on Christmas Day that I just forgot. I wear Christmas socks throughout the whole year, like even in summer, I'm not even joking. So yeah, I'll definitely get use out of those. He then got me this makeup bag that says, may the wings of your eyeliner always be even. And I feel like this is just so me. Then the next thing you guys are gonna find like quite funny if you watch my boyfriend guesses prices of girly things video. In that video, I made him guess the price of the Real Techniques like face blending sponge, and when he found out it was $5.99, he was literally horrified. His guess was 50p. He guessed 50p, and then he managed to find for me a 50p blending sponge with a pug on it from Primark, and he said that this was reduced from £1 to 50p, so he just couldn't resist getting it after we'd filmed that video. He then got me these weird 3-dimensional stickers, and then the final thing that he got me is a couple of perfume samples, which I think his mum got like like free with something, so she was like, oh, I may as well just give them to Soph. So I have a miniature Daisy by Marc Jacobs, a Calvin Klein Deep Euphoria, and then a Diptyque Geranium Odorata. So I think the Sam did such a good job, especially because he didn't even have a list from me. He got me some really nice things and I love them, so thank you so much, Sam, if you're watching. But again, like I said, you probably won't be. Then for Christmas, like, we always go to my aunt's house. Well, we normally go to my aunt's house on Christmas, on Boxing Day, sorry. And what we decided to do in my family this year, because I've got like aunts, uncles, I've got loads of cousins. My cousins are then all married and they've all got their own kids. So we have quite a big family and it's just getting a bit silly, like everyone buying for everyone. So what we decided to do this year is to buy presents for like all of the kids, like the young children, and then for the adults we decided to do like a Secret Santa. So for a Secret Santa we did it via this website and you could give like a few suggestions. So I had asked for some Body Shop tea tree skincare stuff because I tried the 3-in-1 scrub and mask, and also the little bottle of like tea tree oil spot remover stuff is the best spot treatment I have ever used. So after like loving that stuff, I really wanted to try just like the whole range of tea tree skincare. So I asked for some of that and I got it from my Secret Santa. I think it was my nan's husband. So thank you if you're watching. He definitely won't be, but I'll just show you what I got. So I got this set, which has got a foaming face wash, a mattifying lotion, and the toner. I've used all three of these things already, which is why they're a bit out of place, my bad. So I got that one, and I was only expecting to get like one of them, but he went ahead and got me the other one as well, which is the Rescue Kit. So this one comes with the 3-in-1 wash, scrub and mask, which I said is my favourite thing ever. The other thing that is in here is the anti-imperfection daily solution, which I think is like a thing that you can put all over your face, and it's supposed to kind of prevent spots and stuff. And I know that my best friend Ellie uses this and she said she really likes it, so I cannot wait to try this. And I'm so happy that I got both sets because I didn't need both, but thank you so much. I then have an aunt and uncle that live in America and we don't see them that often. They come over about once a year, and they came over a couple of weeks ago and we had like a kind of family event thing, and they got me the most amazing present, which was so unbelievably generous of them. They got me this Coach bag, which is absolutely gorgeous. It's kind of like a grey metallic sort of like gunmetal colour, and it's just like a tiny little shoulder bag, and I love bags that you can put on your shoulder with like a little strap like this, and then it's just got like 2 compartments. This is just such a gorgeous little bag and I love it so much. I know that sometimes my aunt does watch my videos. If you're watching, thank you so much for this. I absolutely love it and I cannot wait to start using it. So the final things that I want to show you is technically not like a Christmas present. If you guys follow my vlog channel, which is just Soph Does Vlogs, it's linked in the description box down below, you will see that I went out to London like a few days before Christmas to meet with the brand Collection, and they extremely kindly, does that even make sense? Don't think so. They very kindly gifted me a pair of shoes, but it was to say thank you for supporting their brand this year, which I think is so nice of them. So the pair that I went for are a very sensible option. They're just a plain black pair of Kurt Geiger Carvela boots. These are just a pair of Chelsea boots. I'm not sure how well you can see them in the light, but they kind of have like a gold buckle around the top, which is removable, and then they have like a stretchy kind of bit here to get them on and off, and then they've got this really nice kind of like design on them. I'd been really wanting a pair of nice kind of good quality flat black boots because my other ones were just from like Primark and New Look, so I'm so grateful and like in love with these, so thank you so much if you're watching Collection. So for the boots they gave me like a gift card, and once I'd got the boots I did actually have a little bit of money left over to spend, so seeing as I was in Selfridges, I decided to go to MAC and get a couple of bits. So the first thing that I got is something that I wanted for ages. This is the MAC Mineralized Skin what just happened? MAC Mineralized Skin Finish in Lightscapade, and I got this because I did have Soft and Gentle like a while ago. Soft and Gentle was too dark for my skin tone, but as you can see Lightscapade isn't, and I don't actually have this on today, so I don't know why I'm showing you my highlight, but This is just beautiful. Like, it's such a cool design. It's all like swirly. I prefer the formula of this one, so yeah, that was really cool. And then the final thing that I got, and the final thing in this whole video, is the lipstick that I'm wearing now, which is MAC Really Me. This is a matte finish, and it just looks like this. It's kind of like a pale, kind of greyish nude sort of colour. I think it's one of MAC's new colours that they've released quite recently, but I just think it's gorgeous. Like, it's just such a nice nude. So I believe that that is everything that I got for Christmas. It's been such a good year this year. I had such a good time with my family and seeing all my little cousins and stuff, and we had really, really nice food, and it was just such a lovely like day, and Boxing Day as well. I just want to say a massive thank you to everyone that got me presents. Mum, I know you'll be watching, so thank you for everything. And yeah, so I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you give it a thumbs up. Let me know what you got for Christmas in the comments down below. I love reading what other people got for Christmas. Don't really know why, but I just find it really interesting. So yeah, that is that. Also, if you aren't already subscribed to my channel, I would love it if you would subscribe. And yeah, that is pretty much it. I will see you guys in my next video. Bye! Oh, and this is probably going to be the last video with this background, which is really sad, because I'm going to miss my little tree.